Thank you so much for joining me today on the Community Ledger. I am going to jump right into this next video. We are going to discuss Miss Michelle Obama and her new podcast and all that CNN had to say about it. Let's get started. Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today on the Community Ledger. Again, my name is Andrea. Now, if you have not already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you would love to support the channel, please go in the link in description and get your girl a cup of coffee, because you know I will enjoy it and drink the very last drop. And so today we are going to talk about your girl, Michelle Obama. Okay, Michelle Obama has gotten a podcast and everybody has been talking about it. Why? I'm assuming the Democrats want to just throw anything out there, hope something sticks, and somehow galvanize us back into paying attention and get us back on that Democratic plantation. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I'm going to tell you why. But let's go ahead and jump into the video with CNN so you can see exactly what the polls are showing and how it's been received thus far. Let's get into it. Sorry about that. Let me get here and boop.
If you don't like the Obama bros, how about an actual Obama? Michelle, the former First Lady, and her brother, Craig Robinson, are launching their own pod where they promised to save nothing but to provide plenty of experts, special guests, and opinions. And the people want to know, Michelle Obama, what is her future? Because last we checked, Democrats are in the desert, they're in the wilderness, and Michelle Obama, she is at the top of the pile.
Now I'm gonna pause it right here, because in my last video I told y'all it is looking real crazy for this Democratic Party. Do you see this? Do you see their choices for the next presidential run? Michelle Obama is at the top. Michelle Obama is at the top. Okay, now this is the same woman, the same Michelle Obama that during that Kamala campaign came out there and was like, wives, ignore your husbands, and vote for my girl. For real? For real? Where do you do that at? For real, Michelle? That's what you told us to do? Ignore our husbands and vote for your girl? No, that's not what we're going to do. And then her husband, remember he came out, he was wagging his finger at all the black men. He was like, y'all not voting because she a woman and that's just unacceptable. Really? For real? Word? Okay. That Michelle Obama. She is the top contender. So that tells you all you need to know about where the Democratic Party is right now. And what's under that? Who's under that? It says Joe Biden. Yes, Sleepy Joe. The same Joe Biden that don't know whether he's coming or going any day of the week. Yeah. He's number 2. If Michelle don't do it, we still got Joe Biden. Oh, okay. And then right after that, Kamala Harris, the one, the same Kamala Harris that just got destroyed by Trump. I mean, did worse than any Democratic candidate in the last 30 years. That Kamala Harris. She number 3. And then right under that is Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Wilson. I mean, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. For real? For real, Democratic Party? That's what you're working with? That's what's supposed to entice us? Oh, okay.
Choice for president. There's really no one else who is more popular than her in this party. What's she going to do?
I think she's living her best life. I think she's doing whatever the hell she wants, wearing whatever the hell she wants, putting her hair in whatever shape she wants it. Look, I think that I've always thought that the messages and the shape of a political party come from the people. And when you see those people that are doing impromptu protests, or those thousands and thousands of people that are showing up to see Bernie Sanders speak truth, people who are showing up to Republican town halls and holding those folks accountable. I think that that's where the future of the Democratic Party is going to come from. Folks who think that there's going to be some sort of magic bullet, some sort of magic cohesive message that drops like manna from heaven or from the mouth of Michelle Obama or Schumer or you name it, are wrong. It's going to be about the people. They're going to set the tone.
I don't think the Democratic Party has a problem with the messenger. I think they have a problem with the messaging.
Right.
I think that people aren't buying what they're selling. People don't want open borders. People want law and order. People want jobs. They want economic development. And I think basically that's why President Trump won. And I think that's why we held the majority in the Congress. And I think that basically it's not their messenger, it's their messaging.
100%. 100%. It does not matter who you put in that position if you still ain't talking about shit. I mean, that's just the facts. It doesn't matter who you put in that position if they stand up there and still talking about something we don't care nothing about. That's just what it is. And my opinion, my sentiment is that the Democratic Party don't care about what the American public wants. They are standing firm on their agenda. And it's like, we don't care about the fact that you didn't like what was happening on the border. We don't care about the grocery prices. We don't care about nothing that y'all care about. What they say, dinner table issues, is the economy stupid? They don't care about none of that. They care about pushing their agenda and standing firm on that. And the majority of America was like, yeah, we good. We good. We're not interested. And you got a few people on the fringe, you know, the Don Lemons, the Jasmine Crockett's, and all these other people who are going to be diehard Democrats who are like, no, we are pushing this. We are pushing this because for whatever reason they're benefiting, whatever they're getting from it, they're getting from it. But the people can see through it. The people are like, we tired of the nonsense. And he is completely right. That's why Trump won. I mean, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to see it's very simple. It's really quite simple. But for whatever reason, they want to pretend they don't get it. They don't understand it. No, you understand it. You just don't give a damn.
So there are
don't like their
people
message.
who are better at being the messenger and the message than Michelle Obama. I mean, she just is a better communicator than most people.
And I think people see her as incredibly authentic because she always is true to who she is, right? And I thought what was notable about the podcast description is it's not
people see her as just being incredibly authentic. Yes, she is very authentic. When she told all these wives to ignore your husband, she was very authentic. Again, don't nobody care about the messenger when that message is a hot mess.
Right? It's about life, how you deal with life and bringing on guests who are helpful with that. And we live in a time that's very uncertain. People are scared. There's division. I think there's a lot of need for authenticity from Democrats and Republicans.
I got news for Michelle Obama. Nobody cares. We need Michelle Obama to say something that is going to make us feel okay with how things are going right now. If I give Donald Trump credit for one thing, he completely deprogrammed the right. He deprogrammed them, he reprogrammed them to speak to their constituency in a way that moves the people. There's got to be somebody that does that for the Democrats. Michelle Obama is the most trusted voice on the left by far. It's malpractice if the people that are wondering and uncertain about the trajectory of this country don't get something out of her podcast. She's got to do it. I don't like it. Just another lifestyle podcast.
She can't stay out of it. She can't just
stay out
like
of it.
She's making money and having fun.
You know, we all
okay, but she making money and having fun. Don't nobody give a damn. Like Americans don't care about that. She's making money and having fun, but that's not a selling point. That's the problem. That is essentially the problem. That's all you got is watch me make money and have a good time. No, Michelle, we're not interested. Swipe left. We're not interested. That is the problem with the Democratic Party. And you think that that's okay. You think that that's enough. And it's not.
Are sort of all, it's like programmed to talk about how great she is and how smart she is. I mean, she campaigned a lot for Kamala Harris.
He is so right. And I'm going to play it over. He said, we are all so programmed to talk about how smart she is and how great she is. Programmed. It's all programming.
Great she is and how smart she is. I mean, she campaigned a lot for Kamala Harris. She was a key speaker of the Democratic National Convention. Barack Obama was a key strategist for this whole thing that happened last year. And yet somehow Donald Trump still won. So I'm rethinking the premise of that she's the answer to the future, or that any politician is the answer to Democratic Party.
I mean,
She's not a politician.
She's so
really?
good that Melania Trump stole her speech.
Has nothing to do with nothing.
I'm sorry, what?
She's so good that Melania Trump plagiarized her speech, or do you not remember?
And you like
Because somebody stole her speech and yet you still lost. Somebody plagiarized your speech and yet you still lost. So how is that point relevant? Again, Democrats don't have anything, nothing. And you have to forgive me. I get so passionate and so animated in regards to these politics and this Democratic Party. And I really am trying to woosah and bring it down a notch. But it's like, it is insane how delusional these people are. And the thing about it is, this stuff affects our lives. It genuinely affects our everyday lives. And it's like they are completely oblivious, or they just simply don't give a damn. And it's so frustrating. It's so freaking frustrating. And I try my best to be cool, calm, and collected and give you commentary that's not over the top and all kind of crazy. But it's like when they start talking, they trigger me. they trigger me. They just start talking craziness and I just lose my mind. And I'm high on caffeine. I don't have no food on my stomach. I have nothing but coffee in me. And so I'm ready. I'm ready for all of it. I want all the smoke.
The Republican convention.
Scott, you like Michelle Obama?
Yeah, I think she's fine.
There
But
you
I'm
go.
just after the I thought she gave a wonderful speech as far as convention speeches go. I'm just looking at what happened last fall. The Obamas helped engineer Biden's ouster. They put in Harris. They ran the campaign. She campaigned for him, and it was a total failure.
Well,
I'm
I
just
think
wondering
that
how good they
might
really
be-
were.
that
Right,
might be
right.
exactly why she is staying out of it.
I think people like her
Because she
because she's
knows that there are
conducted herself
limits.
with great dignity
And she will.
since she has left the White House. And I think people on both sides of the aisle appreciate that, even though that she's partisan.
And again, that is the problem. Like it's just giving we ain't got nothing else. Like it's giving like this is the best we got, y'all. That's what y'all working with. Like, come on. You got to do better than that. Like you just digging in the bottom of your purse and it's like, I got these few coins left. Y'all want them? No, I don't want them crusty coins that was left at the bottom of your bag. I want you to give me something fresh and new and serious. And the Democratic Party has failed to do that. They keep failing week after week after week. Now they're talking about AOC is going to be the new leader. Okay, we're going to see how that works. We're going to see how well that works. Jasmine Crockett, for real. For real. I mean, it's like you just go down the list of politicians right now that's sitting on that Democratic side and you don't have nobody. Like, it's crazy. And then you mad that a whole bunch of Black people was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sit this one out. I'm going to stay home this year. Or all I got is Trump and Kamala, so I'm going to go ahead and rock with Trump. Like, I don't understand how people are sitting at home frustrated with people making a decision to not continue to participate in this democratic spectacle when they ain't offering nothing. I mean, nothing. A big old bag of nothingness and a nothing sandwich. So anyways, like I said, I watched a little bit of the podcast that she did, and it was a snooze fest. She wasn't talking about nothing. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I mean, Michelle Obama is Michelle Obama. I mean, I'm sure she, wrote a great book, gives good speeches, whatever. But in terms of just being a regular citizen, wanting a party to give you something fresh and new that's going to resonate with the people, that's going to actually benefit people that look like me, I'm still waiting, and I'm still very underwhelmed with the performance. I'm still underwhelmed with everybody that they keep pushing out and saying, is this going to work? Because it's not. And, for all those who may be watching who are not fans of Trump, listen, the man got on that podium and said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And he got in that office and he doing all of it. Okay. Day one, he was like, checking the box on all of it, on all of it, all of it. Just getting it done. Just getting it done. And we ain't even 6 months in. We're not even 6 months in. How many times have you voted as a Democrat and ain't getting nothing you voted for? What happened to the George Floyd policing act? How come we don't talk about that no more? I mean, what happened? What happened to the George Floyd policing act? Well, as a voter, I didn't forget about it. I didn't forget about it. I know the Democratic Party forgot about it, but I did not forget about it. And I did not forget about the fact that during Biden's election, he said we weren't black if we didn't vote for Biden. And now somehow we not black if we on this Trump train. You know what? I'm tired of people telling me what I'm not because I don't do what you do. You can't tell me I'm not black because I don't vote like you. Where they do that at? You don't hear no Asian professionals come on TV talking about saying you're not Asian unless you vote for Trump. Like nobody does that. Nobody does that but us. Cut it out. You look crazy. You sound stupid. It's ridiculous. Okay. If we're not a monolith, then you should allow some of us to not think like you. Period. And it's a whole lot of people who woke up one day and was like, you know what? We've been voting Democrat since grandma was here. And we still ain't nothing. Maybe I should do something different. It ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So I would say to those who are upset and are all discombobulated with regards to their friends and families who decided not to vote for Kamala, you're going to have to get used to it. You're just going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to go to counseling. You're going to have to do what you got to do to decompress because it's a new day. It's a new day. Because like I said, I went into that booth and it was an order. It was a mandate. I watched the African Diaspora channel and Phil said, vote against blue no matter who. And that's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did. And I'm cool with it. Now, if it don't turn out right, hey, guess what? We're in the same bucket we were 4 years ago. We're in the same bucket we were in when Obama was president. It's going to be what it's going to be. But at least I did something different. At least I said, let's give somebody else a chance. Let's do something different. And thus far, I'm cool with my vote. I don't have no regrets. I don't have any regrets. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I was not, one of these people that's just, standing in line with the others, a lost lamb, a lost sheep, just doing what everybody else does because Beyonce told me to. No, not at all. So with that being said, if you do enjoy my reactions and my commentary, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please know that I appreciate it when you like and share, hit that notification button so you know anytime I load new content. And again, thank you so much for joining me. And this is the Community Ledger. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe and watch the next video by clicking right here.